And we have an update now. We're now getting our first look at the man accused in a deadly shooting that happened near downtown. According to authorities, this is 23-year-old Dominic Ivan Juarez, who claims he shot and killed 21-year-old Pedro Jaramillo in self-defense. It happened Monday night along North Colorado Street. Juarez turned himself in Tuesday. He told detectives he was drunk and walking home with friends when he saw Jaramillo with his hands in his pockets. According to an arrest affidavit, Juarez says Jaramillo yelled at him and he was scared that they were going to be robbed, so he shot him. And then police said Juarez told them that he later sobered up and decided to turn himself in. He's now facing a charge of first-degree murder. It is day one of a government shutdown with both Republican and Democratic leaders at a stalemate still over how to move forward. Republican leaders have signaled that they could hold more votes today as hundreds of thousands of federal workers across the country are furloughed. Natalie Brand takes a look.
For the first time in nearly 7 years, the federal government shut down at midnight with no sign of how long it could last.
Well, it ends when the Senate Democrats pick this bill up, passed by the House of Representatives, and vote for it.
Senate Majority Leader John Thune has signaled there are ongoing conversations with rank-and-file Democrats in an effort to convince them to break with party leadership and support the GOP short-term funding measure.
What gives us the ability to win this argument with the American people is we're standing for what they want with health care, and they are not.
Democratic leaders say they're standing firm that a negotiation has to address their concerns over health care cuts and extending enhanced health care tax credits under the Affordable Care Act.
We inherited this really bad health care system from the last days of the Biden administration. We want to fix it. We just don't want to shut down the government while we're fixing it.
The Trump administration's Office of Management and Budget acknowledged it's difficult to predict how long a shutdown will last and directed agencies to begin shutdown operations.
The Congressional Budget Office estimates 750,000 federal workers could be furloughed each day. Essential employees, including federal law enforcement, military service members, and TSA agents, are required to continue working without pay for now. Aaron Barker works for the TSA in Atlanta.
If it gets to that point where officers can't afford to come in or have to make a decision whether to purchase medication, pay daycare, or put gas in the car to come to work, they're going to have to make that hard decision, and no one really wants to do that.
President Trump has said the shutdown could also result in layoffs and cuts of programs that don't fit with his priorities. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And this is some pretty wild video here that we're looking at. 5 homes collapsing into the Atlantic Ocean along North Carolina's Outer Banks on Tuesday as Hurricane Imelda passed offshore. Here's a closer look at what happened. Officials say the collapses happened within a 45-minute period. Drone footage caught some of it in motion. Thankfully, the homes were not occupied at the time, and there have been nearly 20 homes lost in recent years in that area alone under similar circumstances. Chaos in a California parking lot, and it was all caught there on the video from last week. 2 drivers chased each other, crashed into other cars, and then sent debris flying everywhere, all while bystanders were watching. Witnesses say it was chaotic and dangerous. Amazingly, no one was hurt, no bystanders were hurt. Police say both drivers took off before officers were even able to get to the scene. And it's really not clear if this was just random road rage or something more personal. But witnesses say there may be a domestic dispute involved in all of this. Also caught on camera, a dust devil in Bastrop, Texas. This video was shot across in an empty field southeast of Austin. A driver spotted the dirt swirling around and stopped to watch it as it was about to cross Highway 304. It's pretty cool to look at. A dust devil is a narrow column of rotating air that forms on a hot day with light winds.